Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. You can't teach an old gamer new tricks. And he stumbles off the start line, folks.
It's gonna be a good show.
Woo! Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
Messed the intro up right off the bat. Anyways, welcome to our show. This here is my good buddy Rob.
And over here is Ryan. On my screen, anyway.
Yeah.
Who knows where he is on your screen?
So how's it going? How?
Yay.
Yay.
Doing all right. Doing all right. It's warm like crazy here in Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
It's very warm. I'm in the basement where it's nice and cool. I may not go back upstairs.
I hear you. I hear you. As you can see in my background here, the sun beats off my neighbor's house, and he's just got white stucco, and like I can literally just feel the heat radiating. I just need to get some curtains. That'll help. I just don't have any curtains.
If you'd like to help buy Ryan curtains, please send $5 to makeusgrumpy@gmail.com.
Yeah. Or yeah, just send it there.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out from there. Well, just a little bit of housekeeping, Rob. We're trying out Skype again. This is how we started out. Remember? Yep. Way back in the day? Because we're finding that setting up Discord every week can be a little troublesome? Is that the word we'll go with, Rob?
We're not smart people.
We are not smart people. Good looking. We got the looks. Yeah. So we're trying out Skype again because Zoom became ridiculous. You used to be able to record 2 people unlimited. Mm-hmm. And then they dropped it, what did we discover, 40 minutes?
40 or 45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to try Microsoft Teams tonight, because I know they've got good video in theirs and a lot of good voice stuff, but they're limited to 60 minutes. So...
Yep.
So we've come back to Skype, because as far as we know, Skype is unlimited. Next thing you know, we're going to discuss 30 minutes in. We're going to get a warning.
Yep. So if you'd like to help pay for Rob's Microsoft Teams subscription so we can use Teams, please send $5 to makeusgrumpy@gmail.com.
There you go. Also under housekeeping, Rob, as I mention every week, Buzzsprout, our podcast host, that's where we host our audio podcast, they have been nice enough to let us be affiliates of theirs. So all you got to do, if you want to try out this podcasting thing, you go over to the website, you sign up, and record something and throw it up there. And they just throw it up, just literally just blah.
Yeah. Just like we do every week.
Just like
every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you do that, and if you sign up for a month, they're going to send you a $20 Amazon gift card. That's going to pay for that month.
That's true.
It's like zero risk to just try it out. You know, and you never know. You might strike gold. You might be the next big audio podcast out there.
Or you can trade that gift card for like a 15th of a tank of gas.
That too. Yeah. Yikes.
Yes.
Well, let's move on into news, Rob.
Yes.
So Lego was busy.
I sure was. 2 weeks. I sure was.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. My last name's Lego.
Yeah.
That's where the joke is. Yeah.
So, in their first
Bazinga! Sorry.
in their first big announcement, they announced that that they're releasing a Bowser from Super Mario or Mario
Mm-hmm.
Brothers, a Bowser Lego set, and this thing looks monstrous.
It does.
The article I got here has it listed in pounds at 299 pounds. So I don't know what the conversion of that is to Canadian, but
It says 270 American on the site I'm on here,
oh, okay.
which I
Oh, so
guess,
that's gonna push it like 330, 340 Canadian.
yeah,
So
2,800 individual pieces.
whew, yeah, I mean it looks awesome.
It does.
And when you see the picture of the person putting it together, like this thing is like it's for the audio portion, I gotta say it's probably at least a foot high, like and maybe three quarters of a foot wide.
Yeah, it
It
says 12 and a half inches tall and 16 inches wide.
oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
it's a good
So
article
yeah,
I got here.
yeah, but that's a way better article than I opened. So yeah, as much as I like all this awesome Lego that's been coming out, like I really wanted that NES set with the TV,
Hmm. Yep,
but man, I can't justify $300+ on that, you know?
you can get an Amico with that.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you
Well,
won't. You'll just light your money on fire, but yeah,
but you might
yeah,
get a little more out of just lighting your money on fire.
it's true.
You at least get some warmth.
Oh. But yeah, that looks awesome. If you'd like to help Rob buy,
Wait,
oh,
don't not yet. Don't get people to send you money until we talk about the next one. I think this is both this is something that we both
yeah, it's true.
so it's Atari's 50th anniversary this year. And there's been lots of great they've been putting out lots of great little articles and
Hmm.
I was actually going to talk about I missed adding it to our notes. The creator of the Easter egg. His name's Steve Wright, and they're figuring in the game Adventure on
Hmm.
Atari. That's the first kind of
Yes.
real like um for like trace of a Easter egg in a game,
Hmm.
and it just kind of went from there. Um, but anyways, I guess I'm burying the lead here. Lego announced for the 50th anniversary of Atari that
Hmm.
they're releasing this. It's a little Atari,
Yeah.
like made of Lego, and it comes with like three cartridges and like Lego cartridges that you could put in and out of it, and you make a little Lego like controller. Like it's very similar to the NES one, except this one's life size, or it's closer to life size, I guess,
Yep.
than the NES one was. And man, like again, this one I have the American price, and this one I think it's 270 American.
Hmm.
Whew. Man, I'd be sleeping on the couch for a very long time if I if I showed up with this.
Yep. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing.
2,532 pieces.
And the
And it's
cartridges become little dioramas too. That's pretty
right.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So lots of cool stuff coming out if you like the Legos.
And
Who
who
doesn't
doesn't
like
like the Legos?
who doesn't like the Legos?
Exactly.
Well, I like the Legos, but you know something I don't like, Rob? Is
Um, oh, sorry, you weren't wanting me to answer there.
I
Sorry,
was being, I was
sorry.
being rhetorical, Rob.
I missed the lead. I missed it. Sorry. Carry
That's all
on.
right. So, for some reason, Ubisoft has delisted the game Assassin's Creed Liberation. There's no real reason why. And it's a port. Um, I can't remember. I think this is out on the PSP.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Interesting.
or it's not one of the mainstream titles. Like, it's already
Yeah.
a bit of an anomaly being for a title. And uh, anyways, they delisted it from Steam, and then they announced that uh, in October you just won't be able to play the game anymore either. And that's like I know this isn't a major title that they're doing this with, but you know this is another one of those eye-opening things about owning
Hmm.
digital media
Yep.
that they can just oh, it was a PS Vita game.
Yes, yes, I was just noticing it's which makes it even harder to play originally because
Yeah,
yeah.
but usually like when they pull it from sale, you can still play it. It's in your library. You can play it for
Hmm.
as long as but they're pulling it like they're making it unplayable out of your library after as well. And yeah, I'd like to know the reason why they're being so
Yeah.
extreme with this, but um, it's just so the only way that you'd be able to play this, well, I guess I don't know, I guess it's on your Vita.
It actually I guess there was clarification here.
Oh, was there?
If
Okay.
you do own the game, you'll still be able to play the base game. But
Oh,
the
okay.
online features and DLC will not be available after they are decommissioned September 1st. So I guess
Okay.
they had to release some clarification because
Yeah, because people that's what the article I posted here was about that they're gonna it was kind of made it sound like you weren't gonna be able to play it.
well, I wonder if maybe they changed their mind after that.
Oh, absolutely. Because that that's kind of the whole point, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well, Nintendo's been busy in the last 2 weeks since we got together, Rob.
they announced a Switch High Def. Yay! No, Switch 2,
No,
Switch Extreme,
no.
Switch S.
Rob, you're just making me sad now. Stop.
They fixed their joystick drifting.
Good night,
They
everybody.
good night, everybody.
I've had enough. That's it. We're done. Uh, so they started out by announcing a release date for Bayonetta 3.
Hey.
Yeah, and that's going to be October 28th. And there's been they released some other news with this that there's finally going to be physical. They're also going to be releasing right before at the beginning of October. They're going to be releasing a physical version of Bayonetta 1 as well. Because the
Hmm.
only way you could get it previously on the Switch was either in the store or if you bought Bayonetta 2, it came with a download code.
Right, right.
So there hasn't been on Switch, there hasn't been a physical way to get it, but you'll be able to get that now. The other thing that had me chuckling is I don't know if you're familiar with Bayonetta.
Yes, very much so.
It's an adult game. It's an adult game.
It's a lot of boobs.
A lot of boobs.
A lot of
A
boobs.
lot of boobs, a lot of butts. They're adding a family room mode, and that's what they're actually calling it. So that you can play this out in the family room, and it adds more clothing to the characters. So it hides the boobs and the butts.
That is funny. That is funny.
Right? Like that's hilarious. So the day after, um, they all this Bayonetta news came out. Nintendo dropped another trailer. And did you get a chance to watch this, Rob? The Kirby's Dream Buffet?
Yeah, I did.
I kind
I
of
did.
so it's slated as this summer, no official date yet, just this
Hmm.
summer. So what, they got till the end of August? Anyways, it kind of looked like a four-player like Fall Guys to me. Is what this is the total vibe I got off of it, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, kind of a racing game, obstacle course game. I don't know. It
Like,
showed a bit of the gameplay.
yeah. So I don't know. Interesting. Like nobody, everyone was pretty surprised by this. Nobody seemed to know this is on the horizon. But this brings me back to like Nintendo hasn't had a first party direct in a very long time now, and they've missed out on the whole summer of games. Like that was kind of June, right? Like, and there it just hasn't. There's been nothing. Like no big announcements. Like
Mm-hmm.
they've confirmed some dates, and I know they're pushing hard with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 right now as well. That's kind of something going on, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so they randomly announced this Kirby's Dream Buffet. And in the last bit of news, uh, Nintendo bought Dynamo Pictures, which is like they're a computer graphics company.
Hmm.
They they're what are they known for? Where did I see that? Oh, so they've done CG for the Final Fantasy 13-2.
Okay.
Um, they did motion capture work for Death Stranding and Persona 5. They've worked with Nintendo in the past. They made uh, CGI Pikmin shorts for the Wii U, like just short little movies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they also did some CG for Metroid Other M in those cutscenes. So
Okay.
they Nintendo has announced that they're purchasing them, and it should be finalized by the beginning of October, and they will just be renamed Nintendo Pictures, but
Very
not to be
original.
confused with Nintendo Studios, which is the company that's making the Super Mario movie.
It is a me, Mario.
It's a me, a Mario.
Hey, I'm Mario.
Hey.
Ah, hey.
Do you want to take the so? Anyways, that's
Why would you assume I'd want the next one? I don't
yeah.
get it. Just because I've
um,
been giddy about it for a week and a half here now.
so why don't you why don't you cover this next one for us, Rob?
Amigos never. No. So they announced, like we'd been talking about the Genesis Mini 2, which had been announced for Japan, and Japan was getting it, and no mention of a North American release. They announced, they approved, they have said yes, sir, and ma'am, it's coming to North America, and released they released a bunch of the game titles, and there's one thing I really appreciate is the fact they have slightly different games for Japan versus North America, but it looks pretty awesome, and they haven't announced all of them yet, but they have announced that they're going to go with some Sega CD games, which is
Yep.
great. I am holding out hope they'll do some 32X games.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it'd be kind of cool. And so I'll just go through the list really quick of what they have so far. Sonic CD, which is a very underrated game that absolutely awesome. Shining Force, if you like your RPGs. Sylpheed, which I almost always call Slipheed, but
Yeah.
it's actually Sylpheed. It's a trick of the which is a fantastic shooter. Mansion of Hidden Souls, if you like your FMV. Night Striker. I don't know too much about Night Striker. Ninja Warriors is another Sega CD, and then they go to the Genesis, and they actually found a bunch of games that, like, I was already thinking they got the main bangers off in the first one, but you've got
Mm,
right out of the gate Afterburner 2,
right.
Outrun, which is one of the best chill driving games out. Like, not long, not challenging, but just a relaxing, enjoyable game. Outrunners, Virtual Racing, which I hope they do the 32X version of this, but they got the Genesis one right now. Super Hang-On, Sonic 3D Blast, which is a game that, yeah, it's
a game.
It's a game. Shining in
Okay.
the Darkness, which I think is actually a role-playing game. Vector Man 2, which Vector Man games are always good. The Ooze. The Ooze. Bonanza Bros, which is a 2-player split-screen fun little romp there. Alien Soldier. Rainbow Islands Extra, which is always good. The Rainbow Island games are awesome, by the makers of the Bubble Bobble folks.
Oh.
Splatterhouse 2,
Mm-hmm.
which I forgot was a Genesis game. Rolling Thunder 2.
Rolling Thunder.
Also very cool. Thunder Force 4, which was an amazing game. Fantasy Zone, which was a fun shooter there. And Star Mobile, which I know nothing about.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm hoping... Oh, what was I just about to say? There was one game I would love to see if they're doing Sega CD. Oh no, what is it called? Oh, the one that goes for like $1,000. Stalker? No, not Stalker. It's only been available for the Sega CD. It's never come out for anything else. Most expensive Sega CD game. Starts with an S. Please stand by. Totally. Snatcher. It is a game that was who it's Snatcher game.
Rob didn't do his homework.
Snatcher was a game done by a little-known game developer named Hideo Kojima.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And it was released in 1988 for the PC 8801 and MSX2. And I believe the only North American release was on the Sega CD.
Oh.
And it is worth a pretty penny. And it's supposed to be quite a trippy story. And I would love to see it just for preservation's sake on the Sega Genesis Mini.
So, I got one question for you. How do you feel that they're doing a second Mini? Like, are you looking at it more that it's like you're buying a collection of the games instead of like another mini Sega Genesis like hardware box?
It's an interesting call. A lot of people thought they might go with something like a Saturn Mini or a Dreamcast Mini or something.
Yeah.
But the fact they're including Sega CD and hopefully 32X. They haven't announced 32X. It's not I haven't heard anything that no one else has, but or even some Sega Master System games. Like that would make it a little more than like it's a good list. But yeah, you are essentially buying it for the, let's say, 50 games that are going to be on it. So
yeah, I mean, if it's anything like the last one, they did not skimp on the games.
No, they done some amazing games on it. Yeah,
not like the SNES Mini where it was 16. Like
yeah, and Mega Man: The Wily Wars. Like there were games on there you couldn't play.
Yeah.
Any other way, like Tetris 2, Tetris for the Genesis, which is actually essentially a ROM because the story behind it, for anyone who's still listening to us at this point, there were two companies making Tetris back in the day and kind of competing for the rights. It was Tengen and I never remember the other one. So basically what happened is the Genesis version of Tetris was ready to be released and they stopped it. And they canceled all of it. And they were destroying all the cartridges. So what happened? A couple of people snuck cartridges out.
Nice.
And then eventually those ROMs got leaked to the internet. And now Sega's like, well,
it's out there.
May as well put it out there, which is pretty awesome. So So yeah, whenever you hear stories like that, it's the same kind of thing with Marble Madness 2, which is a real thing that someone
Oh,
leaked the ROM for. It never came out, but they basically had finished it.
oh,
And you can
interesting.
play the ROM if you look for it on the internet. It's not really good from what I hear, but it's
Well, it's hard to play Marble Madness with a controller, keyboard, or mouse. You need the roller,
yeah,
right? Like
exactly.
in the arcade, that's what you had. You had that big old roller to play around with.
Yep. It was called Marble
Oh,
Madness 2.
Marble Man.
Okay, so in 1991, Atari Games set out to create a sequel that included more of everything. Prototype sequel packed in 17 large and 3-player support, a pinball-style bonus game, and even power-ups that let players fly across the level or crush threats in their path. Initial tests of the cabinets with focus groups didn't go well.
Hmm.
Playing the performance on the game's trackball controls. Yeah, so it never. Yeah, it just never really went anywhere. So they didn't release it, but you can play it out there on the internet.
Interesting.
Go
Huh.
get the ROM. Yeah.
All right.
Sega Genesis Mini. Very exciting. Amazon exclusive in North America.
Oh.
And as of right now, I have no idea how to get it in Canada because when you click on the link, the pre-order link in the American one, you
It
can't.
won't, it won't ship to Canada.
Nope.
Ah, come on.
Waiting to see if they get that figured out. See if I can. Oh, oh, it won't deliver to Canada. Ah.
Have
So
you checked the Canadian site to see if anyone's posted it since then, or?
I'll check it right now. This is riveting TV, folks.
Yep.
Sega
How to Google
Genesis
with the grumpy old gamers.
Mini 2. Nope,
Not on there yet, eh?
not on the
Okay.
Canadian one. So it's for October. Hopefully, Canada will be releasing. Otherwise, we're going to reach out to our American fans, and if there are any out there, who could pick one up
Please,
for us? Yeah,
please help.
we'll pay you in Canadian rupees.
They are a thing.
They're a real thing. So yeah, I don't know where we ended off there, but Sega
Well,
Genesis Mini 2,
very
very cool.
exciting.
Yes.
More games to be announced. We'll cover that when that happens. Just a quick little note here. PlayStation has finalized the acquisition of Bungie.
Right.
Kind of
Forgot this was
happened.
the thing.
Yeah, it kind of happened without fanfare, but their merger happened a lot faster than Microsoft, and with a lot less drama.
Yes.
So I just wanted to mention that it's happened and it's finalized, and they're all one big happy family.
Yes.
So in other news, Skate, the game Skate, has they had kind of an announcement this past week, or no, last week I guess it was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just and they announced that it's going to be a free-to-play game. It's going to have full cross-play and cross-progression, and they're also developing a mobile version. So
All extremely bad warning signs.
yeah,
I
well
mean, maybe.
they're saying that uh it's not they're not committing to any dates. They're saying that it's going to release when ready. But they're also saying they're following the model of Apex Legends. I don't know. The, the funny thing about Apex Legends, and I think I've ranted about this before, like to buy the skins on Apex
Mm-hmm.
Legends, you're looking at a minimum like $25 to buy a skin for your
Mm-hmm.
character. And 90% of them are not that good. They're just like color slider changes of an existing like design. It's ridiculous. I don't know how people can buy those up. But another thing that was funny is the developer really accentuated that it's Skate period. It's not Skate 4. It's just Skate period.
Yeah.
And just the internet grabbed a hold of that, so that's what people are referring to it as. It's Skate
Yep.
period.
It's Skate period.
Period.
Yep. And if Diablo Immortal taught us anything about freemium games, we should be in for a treat.
Ooh.
I mean, EA has never led us wrong before, right? Like,
I'm gonna insert a cricket sound effect here when I.
It will have microtransactions, but they'll largely be cosmetic. You notice it says largely,
Largely, yeah.
not entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
So
mobile
something.
version too, because hey, you've all got phones, right? Don't you all have phones? You bastards! Oh, my face is blurred. Oh, hello.
Well, yeah. So something to watch out for. Skate's no longer being a numbered franchise. It's going to a live service game.
Yes.
So cool. I don't know. I've always just the furthest I've played is Tony Hawk titles. I've never dabbled in
Yeah.
Skate, so I don't. I heard it's a little more grounded in reality than Tony Hawk is.
It's got a huge fan following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Skate. Period.
Skate. Period. Well, the last little bit of news is this week Discord launched on Xbox, which that's a pretty big platform to be coming there to Xbox, not on PS5 yet or PlayStation. So made it to Xbox first. Wonder if they had a good relationship because they were gonna buy. Wasn't Xbox or Microsoft gonna buy out Discord at some point?
I don't know.
I think they were there for a little while. So I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but yeah. So that's all we got for news, Rob.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. How about you? How about you go first here, and we'll both talk about the game that we both played this week.
Sure, you bet. So, little game.
Little indie title.
Little indie title we both enjoy called Forza Horizon 5. Had some DLC come out today's Thursday? 2 days ago.
2 days ago now, yeah.
Yeah. The Hot Wheels DLC, which took forever to come out. It was driving me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It came out. It's pretty cool. It's been eating a lot of my time. Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear. So you've actually had some time to put in, hey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all I've been playing game wise. It's essentially there's this entire world made up of orange tracks.
Yeah, instead of roads, it's all the orange track from.
Yep.
So, what did you think of the intro drive that you do?
It was a good mood setter. Like there was one point you hit 300 miles an hour, and it's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I am flying.
This is pretty fun. Yeah, that's a great DLC so far. A few hours in.
So I did find in that little intro that you do, like the first it's like 10 minutes or something, or I don't know. It's time had no had no meaning while I was playing. I was just like eyes wide open, mouth open, just flying along the orange track. It did seem like it wasn't as slippery as the track is once you get playing. Is that true, or do you find that?
Because when you're the car they gave in the beginning, it's got just amazing downforce.
Oh, okay.
So it's just it handles extremely well, and then they give you like the starter car, and it's like, well, this isn't great, but It's fun. There are bonus boards. There are things to jump through. There's icy tracks and water tracks, and it's a it's a
Yeah.
slice. Yeah,
I took a few runs at the very first icy track there that you have to do. That's kind of where I left off. So probably only about half hour, 40 minutes in. But I did it 3 or 4 times to get the 3 stars on it and to move on. Like, because
right,
that's
right.
like in this one you start out at rookie level or
Hmm.
something, and then you gotta move your way up. And
Yeah,
so as you're moving your way up, are you getting different cars
yes.
as you're moving up? Okay,
And
okay.
as you get, like, you go start in B, then you go to A, and then you go to S, and as you get those rankings, you can then use those level cars in the game.
Oh, like out of
So,
your
yep,
garage?
yep. So you can't use any of the
Oh,
S cars until you get to that ranking in the academy, they call it. And
that's
there's
right.
a cool thing going on with the history of Hot Wheels, and so
Oh,
it's like that's the thing they're doing there, the story. So it's it's
oh,
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, I been a little busy the past couple days, so I haven't had this weekend though. I'll definitely next time we get together, I'll have more to say on it.
Sure,
That's for sure.
you betcha, you betcha. But it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right. Well, I will move into what I've been playing. I haven't been playing much. Uh, I did try a game called 80s Overdrive. I bought it on sale last weekend on the Switch. It was on sale for like $1.50 or something ridiculously cheap like that. But it was like a $10 game originally. And I was kind of smiling when you were talking about the Genesis Mini there and how you really like Outrun, because that's what this game is. It's someone remade Outrun and
Sure.
gave it like a uh oh my God, what like career mode. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Yep. Yep.
Oh. But I mean, it's very much a spiritual successor to Outrun.
All right on.
And I played it quite a bit. It it was a lot of fun. Uh, my Switch got a lot of love in the past 2 weeks, Rob, because the
Nice.
next game that I tried,
Yeah, I saw this. I
well,
would not have
so
taken you for this, but oh, carry on, carry on.
so I don't know if it's because of the 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 oh my God, I have not had enough coffee today, Rob. My wheels are just grinding right to a halt. So I don't know if this is because I'm subscribed to the Online Plus or if it was
Hmm.
available to everybody, but they let you try it for like 10 days or something.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it was showing up in your Switch or not to try out. Or did you notice
I
or
didn't look. No,
oh,
no.
okay. Uh that's another just a complete segue. So did you notice that Nintendo just downloaded Mario versus Rabbids tier or like a game tile tier Switch for like to try the free demo out.
No, I didn't.
Oh, they did it like yeah, it was like last week. They're like, hey, here, come try the free demo of Mario versus Rabbids. Not the new game, the old game.
Right, right.
So,
You're gonna try
anyways,
that.
so yeah, I didn't purchase the show on Switch, but I was like, you know what? This seems like a game I should try out. And I tried it, and I am happy to report it is pretty awesome, Rob. Like
Okay, okay.
if you like baseball games even slightly, um, they you can basically play this as an arcade kind of style baseball game and go through your seasons and play, or you can get all down simulator like and before you even play a match, you go through and you decide. the control scheme for every one of the major things, like for your batting, for your running, for your catching, for your pitching, for controlling the guys in the outfield, and there's like three to five choices
Wow.
of style of control for each one, and you go through and you try the ones that you like, and yeah, and then yeah, when you get to play, this game looks amazing on the
Okay.
like really, really amazing. The frame rate on the animation of the actual baseball players really low, but like
It looks
really
like
low.
Intellivision baseball is what it is.
Well, the resolution of them is good, but the frame rate when they're moving, they are very herky jerky. But yeah, like, but the screen when you're batting and pitching, wow. Just wow. It's very, very impressive.
Very cool.
So I'm gonna fire this up because it's on Game Pass. So I'm gonna fire this up and try it out on the Xbox there and just see. You know, I when it first comes out, I always download it and then I end up deleting it off the hard drive because I'm like,
Right, right. Yeah.
it's baseball. But I was very impressed with it. Like, I can see why this is a huge hit um, franchise.
Very cool.
And last but not least, I have a little more to report on Cyberpunk 2077.
Just about started a fight on the chat group here.
I did.
Oh
Oh,
no, and
oh, when I was talking about this, yeah.
yes, yes.
So I've put in a solid 5 hours into the game, Rob,
Yes.
and it's it's good. It's fine. Like, I haven't run into any jank, but the problem I'm having is me.
It's not
I
you.
it's me.
You,
It's
it's
totally
me.
me, Rob. It's not you. It's me. It's me, Rob. Um, I just can't get into first person like adventure games like this, and I don't know like I was talking to Brent about it, and he said the first few hours there is quite a slog, and I'm like, yeah, but it's just and I don't know what the difference in my mind is between the first and the third person that
Hmm.
I just maybe it is part of the beginning of the game. Like, oh, what happened there? Oh, my screen blacked out for a second. Went to sleep because I hadn't touched the mouse in a while. Whew. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what the disconnect is because I had the same problem with um, Outer Worlds. Like,
Hmm.
in the beginning I was having a lot of fun, and but then I just couldn't, like, it for some reason it doesn't hold my interest like a game in third person does for this kind of action adventure style. Like, if they made this game in Witcher style,
Hmm.
I no problem. I would have
Sure.
played it beginning to end, but I think I'm gonna give up on Cyberpunk 2077, Rob. I just have no desire to go back to it.
Send your hate comments to.
Yeah, send your hate comments to
Yeah.
makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. Tell me how dumb I am to keep
I
playing. Whatever. I
I
just
don't know if that's really an unpopular opinion. A lot of people gave up on that game as well. So
yeah. But it just like I'm just like, oh, come on. Like, I don't want to listen to these people talk anymore, or
blah blah
like,
blah 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 blah.
and
That's what they say.
it is.
Hmm.
And maybe it isn't the fact that it's the first person. Maybe it is like just slow as hell in the beginning, and I'm just not jiving with it.
Hmm.
But
I I personally thought if it was a 2D pixel art platformer, I would have been more excited about it. But
who wouldn't have been, Rob? Who
exactly.
wouldn't have been?
Pew pew. Take that, Cyberpunk.
Well, I think that's all. I got, Rob.
Yeah, anything making you grumpy there, fella?
Not game wise.
Well,
we need
then.
to we just need to have a whole separate podcast about like what makes us grumpy in the world on a
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
Do you remember when Slurpees were much bigger? All right. Well, then let's. We'll call it a day.
Why don't you take us? Why don't you take this crazy train into the station, Rob?
Sure. Well, thank you, folks, for watching. If you like what you see, and I mean, who wouldn't like? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Just
Look.
no.
Look at me.
Thank you for putting up with us, is what we're saying. If you'd like to check out more of what we do, we've got a Facebook page, Grumpy Old Gamers. Got a YouTube channel, and got videos on there. Lots of Let's Plays that Mr. Cashmere does of all the games that were really popular 5 years ago. Actually, no, that's not true. You've been on the really recent stuff lately. So
yeah.
We've got a webpage you can look at some older reviews on, but some of our console reviews and things like that are very entertaining. You can also reach out to us at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com, which is where we've been joking you should send us some money, but don't actually send us money. It's but do reach out to us with any questions. Tell us what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show. You think we're a bunch of jerks.
Also, let us know what you think about us using Skype here, like the audio video quality. If it matters to you, if it's good enough, just drop us a line. Let us know.
Yeah, make a no about pipe.
What?
Let us Skype quality
quality
is good. Thanks again. I'm Rob. Over there is Mr. Cashmere. Have a great week, everyone. Take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.